This right here is a picture of my friends and I 2 summers ago. We were bored from our summer jobs and hiding out in a barn outside of my house when we stumbled across the single most amazing thing that 4 college kids could find: home beer making equipment. Motivated by the idea of free beer, we returned to this barn every single day for the rest of the summer as my mother became increasingly worried about us. Hey, Mom. But while our homemade beer was fermenting, we began to research the craft beer market, and we learned quickly that craft beer was a slowing and frankly dying space within the industry. But we did not let this stop us from pursuing our goal of one day having our very own product that we could not only look at on a shelf and call our own, but also drink for free. And 12 months later, we were watching our very first product come off of canning lines, ready to be put out for distribution in May of 2023. My name is Ollie Cheever, and I'm the co-founder of Cape Tide Hard Tea. The seltzers that overtook beer in 2016 are now themselves undergoing a drastic change, as consumers now want to pay more for premium, spirit-based, and high-quality canned cocktail options. But despite all these new seltzers out there today, they still all taste the same. Seltzer water is a bland flavor profile, and after a day of drinking, it'll leave you feeling gross and bloated. So this is where Cape Tide comes in. Cape Tide is a hard iced tea made from real brewed tea, real vodka, real fruit juice, and natural flavors. It fits this better-for-you premium and spirit-based model that's been dominating the market today, but applies it to a non-carbonated and stronger flavor profile in a tea. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hard iced tea is not a new concept. It's been popular for decades with companies like Twisted Tea. But like all of these mass market teas, it's loaded with sugar and calories, and if you've ever been a freshman in college, you'll know they don't leave you feeling too hot the next day. But not Cape Tide. But not Cape Tide. Cape Tide is one of the first companies to be the union between the 2 hottest trends on the beverage alcohol market. Now, consumers can enjoy all the benefits of better-for-you canned cocktail drinking, like a spirit base with clean ingredients, while still getting to enjoy the flavor profile of a tea, but with no added sugars and never any carbonation. Right now, the RTD, or ready-to-drink cocktail market, is valued at $18 billion, and it's projected to grow another $10 billion over the next 10 years. In this space, hard tea grew by 38.1%, and even better, spirit RTD cocktails grew by 156% in the last year. Now, we entered the market last May with the goal of selling for just 12 weeks to test the validity and the idea of our product in our local Cape Cod marketplace. And in just 12 weeks, we ended up selling over 36,000 cans to retail across 105 liquor stores, bars, and restaurants. With this, we posted a 72% reorder rate, meaning that 72% of our accounts ran out of Cape Tide and had to reorder at least twice in just 12 weeks. And with Cape Tide flying off of shelves, we ended up being nominated for multiple BevNet Best of Awards for 2023, awards which in the past have been given to your favorite brands like High Noon and White Claw. With that, Cape Tide's lemon and peach flavors just received gold medals from RTD Magazine. So, how did a team full of college kids with zero marketing budget make such a big splash in the booze business? Well, it comes down to us being college kids ourselves and our ability to create a community of consumers for our brand. So whether we were dressing up in our mascot costume, Alfie the Seal, and participating in local 5Ks to meet consumers, conducting over 75 sampling events as the founders ourselves, or leveraging the networks of our college peers around us to run fun and creative promotional events, we've been able to authentically connect with and create a community for our consumers in ways that our mass market competition just can't keep up with. And coming off of our success last year, we have big plans for 2024. With brand new statewide distribution partnerships and moving to large-scale manufacturing facilities, we're anticipating to sell over 250,000 cans to retail across 350 stores in the coming year. To make all of this happen, we've been undergoing our very first seed capital raise with the goal of raising $350,000. And we're excited to say that in a space where it's traditionally hard to raise capital, we've already raised $200,000 from 5 separate investors. And we're well on our way towards reaching our goal by our closing date of the round this July. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to seek an additional seed capital raise of another $150,000 to help close out the round and continue to fund our inventory and operational expenses for the coming 2 years. With this money, we will reach what is called the improved efficiency scale. This is a beverage industry-specific term that refers to the point at which a beverage company can finally begin to massively improve their unit economics. Right now, Cape Tide operates at an 18% gross margin. But at the improved efficiency scale, we'll be able to improve our gross margin to over 70%, allowing us to enter new markets at an incredibly high sales velocity, rapidly expanding down the East Coast while growing revenue by 288%. We just need the money to reach that point so we can hit a shelf near you as fast as possible. And to help us do that, we're inviting all of you to become Tide Riders with us today. So please take out your phones and scan the QR code. If you're at all interested in becoming an investor, my contact information will appear on the investor inquiry form, and I would love to chat after the show. And for my college-age peers, who are over 21, of course, we want you to become official brand ambassadors for Cape Tide right now. So fill out the brand ambassador form and help us grow Cape Tide into the next big thing in the RTD market, and do it right alongside of us every step of the way. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Alfie and I would like to invite you to ride the tide with us into summer 2024 together. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.